Warhammer 40,000 Darktide coming to PS5 on December 3rd, currently available for Xbox Series and PC. So I thought this was some pretty good news, especially with Space Marine coming out kind of recently, and kind of Warhammer kind of on the rise and kind of having being in the limelight at the moment. So I thought it was something that was actually pretty cool. And then actually watching the trailer for this game, I thought it was really awesome. It kind of reminded me of like Doom, the updated version, so kind of like the newer ones. So I figured it was something we can go ahead and check out. So we'll check out the article that we got here, and then we'll watch the trailer. So Fat Shark will release a PlayStation 5 version of first-person shooter Warhammer 40,000 Darktide on December 3rd, the developer announced. Pre-orders are available now via PlayStation Store in $39.99 Standard and $59.99 Imperial Edition. The Imperial Edition includes 6 days of early access starting November 27th. So, I mean, if you want to get into the game right away, you can. But since the game has already been out, from what it seems like on Xbox and PC, yeah, that's probably something most people can just kind of wait on. But again, that's if you want to go ahead and play it now. The Warhammer 40,000 Darktide first launched for PC via Steam and Microsoft Store on November 30th, 2022, followed by Xbox Series on October 4th, 2023. So well, that explains it. So it pretty much came out recently, pretty much for Xbox. But again, if you wanted to wait, I feel like $20 isn't necessarily something I'd want to spend just to kind of get a couple of days of early access on it. But that all really just depends on whoever wants to play it that much. Then we'll continue on. So the PlayStation 5 version will contain all content and improvements made since the launch for the PC version, as well as a PlayStation 5 Pro support. PlayStation 5 features included. So pretty cool. And then DualSense haptic feedback, frame rate of 60 frames per second, and a 4K resolution on PlayStation 5 Pro. Performance mode, 60 frames per second on a 1440p resolution, and quality mode, 30 frames per second on a 4K resolution on PlayStation 5. So that's pretty good right there. And then here's an overview of the game via Fat Shark. Take back the city of Tyrium from hordes of bloodthirsty foes in the intense and brutal action shooter Warhammer 40,000 Darktide, and a new competitive focus experience from the award-winning team behind Vermintide series. In the depths of a hive, the seeds of corruption threaten to turn into an overwhelming tide of darkness. A mysterious and sinister new force is seeking to take control of the entire city. It is up to you and your allies in the Inquisition to root out the enemy before the city succumbs to chaos. As Tertium falls, rejects will rise. And then we got some of the key features here. I'm not going to go too much into detail. I'll just read the key features itself. So high-octane hybrid combat, die alone or suffer together, your character, your playstyle, Tertium, a hive city on the brink of collapse, and then chaos, new sleeps. So it's pretty cool. And then we'll go ahead and check out the trailer that we got here. Warhammer, that shark.
The Holy Inquisition is mine to wield. The hive world of Atoma Prime is a vital stronghold of Imperial power. But a threat has come. The very darkness I am sworn to deny.
Digging the graphics.
As an instrument of the Inquisition, I will purge the hive from
Top to bottom, and cut out every scrap of darkness I find.
So this is what I'm talking about when I say that it definitely gives like Doom vibes when you have that first person kind of shooter type of thing, and all these monsters, they kind of look like demons and stuff. So I think that's awesome. I think that looks really cool, and I feel like it is a great callback to Doom if for any players out there that do enjoy that game. This December on PlayStation 5. Love it. And then I'm just curious for anyone that might know if that's kind of like a skill tree that you have to do, or if it's just kind of like level to level. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm just kind of curious as to how what this is all about right here. Ooh. Die alone or suffer together. And see, that's one of the cool things too, because I mean, I don't really know too much about Warhammer and everything like that. So as you can see, they're shooting and everything, and have guns. But it does kind of look like they almost have like some like telekinesis powers or something like that. So for any Warhammer fans out there, anyone that's into the series, is that something that's like kind of common in the lore of the games themselves? So if you can let me know, I'd really appreciate it. Almost looks like a zombie mode right there. Nice. Warhammer 40,000 Darktide. Pre-order now. Play 6 days early with Imperial Edition. So available this December. PlayStation. All right, cool. So I mean, I think that looks pretty dope. Like I said, it really does remind me of like the newer Doom games. So I think that is really cool to be able to kind of have like something to go back to, because I don't even remember the last time they came out with a newer Doom game. So being able to have something like this, I feel like it works really well. And I am curious as to how, if it does have any type of connections to Space Marines, in the sense that, like, you know, you're kind of battling same areas and stuff like that, or is it kind of its own little story that you go about? So again, if there's anyone out there that's big fans of the game, if you guys could like the lore and everything like that of the series, if you can let me know, I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, so I think this looks pretty cool. I think this looks like it'll be a good time and something worth checking out if given the opportunity. Like I said, I probably wouldn't pay if I were to get it myself. The $59.99, I'd probably be fine with just waiting a couple days and then just pay the $40. But yeah, that's just me. So those are my thoughts on that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If there are any Warhammer 40k fans out there, if they're going to be playing this game and picking it up, if they haven't already. And yeah, if you guys can let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments. If you guys could like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you guys have been watching this long, I really appreciate it. It means a lot. And yeah, until next time, Harmonic out. Peace.